Hi friends, welcome back. This is Ann, author of hiddenfarmlife.com. Today we are processing a fleece and I thought it'd be fun to show you guys just what we do to get the fleeces ready for sale, so stay tuned. So when we shear the sheep, their wool that comes off of them is called their fleece. It's their coat. And the shearer, especially if it's a shearer who knows what they're doing, will make cuts so that you can save your wool. And the first thing we're going to do is spread out this fleece. And we're just going to have it wool side up. This is not the cut side, so that we can look at it and we're going to go over it. This is just our first pass. And we're going to get rid of all of the obvious stuff that we don't want, like something that's muddy or big straw or hay pieces. So let me zoom in for you so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, we're gonna start off by getting rid of everything that we can physically see, that like these pieces of hay or straw that are in here. Anything that looks like it would get in the way of spinning and processing this into usable wool. So we're gonna do that. And this is, remember, we're gonna go over this several times. And I'm just gonna continue to pull out these bigger items. And then like these burrs, little pieces of barnyard gunk and leaves, that kind of thing. Here's something I did want to mention. Even though this looks like a nice little floofy piece of wool, it's so short. This is called a second cutting. And this is when the shearer, if you don't have a knowledgeable shearer who knows that you want to save your fleeces, this is when they go back and do the cut again. You end up with these short pieces, which for hand spinners and any spinners, they don't like this, so that's tossed. So I'm gonna finish up the first go around and get all of this VM, which is considered vegetable matter, out. Once you're finished going over your fleece for the first time, we're going to go ahead and turn it. This is the wool, the outside, so the side that we would have touched while it was on the sheep. This is that side. So what I'm gonna do now, because I wanna show the underside and check the underside, I'm gonna fold it into thirds without overlapping it. So I'm going to take each side and bring it over, and then I'm going to clean off my table. This isn't my regular table. You want a skirting table, and they are super expensive, but you can make one. And when we're done with our homemade one, I will show a video of that. If you would like, just leave a comment below. So what I'm going to do is roll this up and have this cut side up, and then we will go and do the same thing for this side. So let me get this done and I will be back. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and skirt this side lightly and look for any of those second cuttings that we had talked about, like this. See how short that is? There's really not much you can do with that as a spinner, and that's what you want to try to avoid. So I'm going to pull these and get the rest of this VM, vegetable matter, out, and then I will move on with the process. Something else I wanted to mention is that this is the side that was against the sheep's skin, and it's a little yellow and it's a little sticky, and that's because, my fingers are getting sticky, that's because it's lanolin. And lanolin, if you don't know what that is, it's an oily substance that the sheep produce. It protects their skin, it helps to waterproof their fleeces, and it helps to insulate them. This is why the sheep are so warm in the wintertime. So I'm going to go ahead and process this and get it done, and then I'll show you what's next. Okay, I've removed everything that looked remotely gnarly. This is the cut side up, and I am going to now take 3 different sections. I'm going to take a wool lock, and I'll just pull one from right here. And this is a wool lock. I'm going to take 3 different ones, and oh, that's got such a nice crimp to it. I'm going to take 3 of these and take pictures of those the one thing I know that I need to do is take good pictures of everything. So I'm going to take 3 pictures and measure this staple and see how long this is, and use that to catalog this fleece, each fleece that I do, but that's what I'm doing with this one for now. So I chose those 3 locks, and I took pictures before and after, and this is after washing, just to show how they clean up. They are nice and long. I think I measured them at, this is my finger just for reference, I think I measured them at 5 inches. Obviously once they get washed they shrink, but yeah, this is what I will be posting with my fleece pictures. I hope you've enjoyed this short little video on skirting fleeces. We're still new to it and processing the wool. We want to get better at it. This is something that we've wanted to do for a while. It's another thing that we can use for our self-sustainability journey. We want to make use of every single animal that we have on our farm and everything that that animal can offer. So we are working towards getting better fleeces, nicer fleeces, more usable fleeces. So follow along. If you have questions, comments, leave those below. Until next time, we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.